Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of
Seems
Skyrim.
there's no end to the needs of the Imperials.
And
Yep.
we are getting our
I just got
Imperial
one
armor.
question for you. Light, medium, or heavy?
Definitely heavy.
They don't make finer steel anywhere else. If this doesn't keep you from dying, now that's it. One free outfit per soldier. You lose that, or get it banged up. You'll need to pay like everyone else.
Okay, let's
Return anytime you need.
let's look at our items because we are way over what's the word? Oh well, we have way more stuff than we need. We also don't really need any of these Imperial armors actually, because they all, I mean, we can put on a full Imperial suit if we want, but we don't really need them. Yeah.
Or armor.
Unfortunately, I'm also over encumbered.
Never rests.
Tell you what I'm going to do, guys. I'm actually going to load. I'm going to load the quick save right before we walked in here to get the stuff because I don't want to throw it away.
Don't go setting the
But one thing you guys had mentioned to do was to go see if we could go buy a
Staying out of trouble, kinsman.
see if we could buy a house. Now I don't know exactly where to go to buy a house, but I have a feeling that we're gonna have to, you know, not be here during the middle of the night. So let's quick travel back to and from Warthal. I think doing that will be enough to get it back to the middle of the day, and then we're going to explore around Solitude and see if we can't find where to get a house. I'm not sure where around here a good house place would be. Let me think for a second. I don't know. Okay, well there's a house somewhere around here. I think I recall someone's name with a... You know, we could look on the local map. That's what we'll do. Okay, so let's see.
Everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Spare some gold for a veteran? Can you spare a septum? Lost. Oh,
There you
thank
go.
Divines bless your kind heart. What? You see a man falling on hard times, and you think he's been like that forever?
Well,
I was there. I fought in the Great War. I was on the field at Anvil. And when I was struck down, they left me.
well, that kind of sucks.
You understand? They left me for dead. I didn't leave them.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
It's best you leave me be.
Poor old guy. Let's see. This guy looks
Passing
creepy.
through Solitude? Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold, yes?
What do you want me to do?
It's easy to find things to sell. Things nobody will miss. Things from underground, or just left lying around in someone's house.
Oh, what a jerk.
I bet the two of us were very alike. So why not take the next step? We can help each other. My sister Deja and I are treasure hunters. We like to collect things.
Okay. I'm no thief.
Of course not. Thieves take what is precious. Thieves steal. We just take what will not be missed, what no one needs anymore.
Yeah.
Maybe we take some weapons and stop a few deaths. Who would call that thievery?
Okay.
I knew you looked like a clever one. With the war, many more ships come through these docks,
Uh-huh.
loaded with weapons and pay, but few people. And they pass through dangerous waters.
Right.
We have an interest in one of those boats, the Ice Runner. The Solitude Lighthouse
follow.
will be guiding it in, but if its fire were to go out, the Ice Runner would run aground.
I don't really like that.
What an interesting idea. I think if someone were to do something like that, there would definitely be a certain amount of loot to be shared. Yes, if someone were to put out the lighthouse fire and then meet me on the docks afterwards, I could certainly direct them to that loot.
Yeah, I'm not...
Don't worry about them. We'll make sure they wash up safe. Maybe they'll even pay us for their heroic rescue from their sad crash. Turn me in? For what? What crime's been committed? I'm just making idle talk about what would most undoubtedly be a tragic event.
Yeah, what an asshole.
Tragic and very, very profitable event.
I don't like this guy at all. So let's see. Did I get... I got quest for that. Wow, we have so many miscellaneous quests. No, I don't want to do that quest.
Would be best if we spoke little until you've completed your task.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that for you, dude, because I'm not going to be a jerk. Don't want to make people crash. That's not very nice. So unless I have to Skyrim. The heck? You guys see that just there? It just says to Skyrim. Well, what's up here? I got a little dizzy going up that thing, by the way. It's a pretty little town, though. It'd be nice if we could find a house up here to buy. Yeah. Oh, you can't jump on that. Oh, well. Oh, dear, I'm getting a little dizzy. I'm turning around too fast. And there's Lydia. That's one downside of playing this on a computer, is my mouse doesn't turn quite fast enough, you know? I don't like that. I don't like that guy, though. He creeps me out, and he seems like kind of a douche. You know, I don't want to... I guess maybe I need to talk to some of these people. Okay, so this way. Let's knock on people's doors and see if we can buy a house. I guess that's... Now this looks like it must be the house that we would buy if it's blocked off. Maybe. Oh no, that's a church. That's the Hall of the Dead. Okay, maybe we don't. Maybe we don't want to live. Oh, hey, did we level up? Hey, we leveled up. How about that? Stamina. Let's do it. Oh, we're already halfway to level 10, actually. Can we do any two-handed things? Huh. I thought we had already done that. Maybe... Oh, that's stealing.
Hello, my child. RK, watch over you. You mean Rogvir? Yes, I made an appeal to Captain Aldous. He allowed Rogvir to have a proper Nord burial, as is the custom.
Well, that was nice of him. Okay.
All my life, I practically grew up.
It's kind of a sad thing.
My father and mother were the priest and priestess of RK before me, you see. I believe I was put here to protect this place from the darkness that pervades Solitude. This city has a long history of madness and murder. The Wolf Queen, Pelagius, the death of High King Torek, and now public execution.
Yeah, I agree that's not so great.
My books tell the stories. I've no doubt. As pretty as its streets are, as jovial as the bards may be, darkness is drawn to Solitude.
It seems that way.
May RK bless you with a long life.
Well, thank you. Man, there are a lot of cool things laying around here.
What are you doing that for?
Doing what for? So this is the Hall of the Dead. Huh. There must be something cool down here other than that. Otherwise, why would they even... Uh-oh. Catacombs. That might be another mission, but right now I want to stay on topic and see if we can't find a way to buy a house. Or at least find out where we go to buy a house. We might not have enough money to buy a house, because we did spend a lot of money training in destruction magic, which is it's too bad. But... well, at the same time, though, I don't regret doing that, certainly.
Please, take pity on an old madman.
Don't have time to talk to you, crazy dude. Oh. It's locked. What time is it? It's 8 AM, so people should be awake. No, that's the college. Let's see, okay. Look on the map again. Let's see what's in the local map around here. Briling's house, all these people's houses. You'd think one of these people would be selling houses. But unfortunately, all the houses are locked. Well, we could always go back to, I think Whiterun is the place. Oh, that's an exit. Huh. Interesting. We might have to fast travel to Whiterun and see if there's anything...
Hello. Welcome to the center of the world. Or at least my brother Eriker's world. Oh, if you're looking for a good attitude, go see the bard. If you're looking for truth instead, see Noster. He's a good example of what life has to offer.
He didn't seem too happy.
And if you're just looking to feel good, go get some spiced wine from Yvette. But whatever you do, just leave me alone. Yes, my older brother. And the person you But really, since Torig's death, Falk Firebeard wields the true power of the Jarl's Court. My brother is nothing more than a pompous little fop.
Well, that's not very nice.
We'll speak again later, if we must.
She doesn't seem to have a very welcoming attitude. Not much hospitality going on there.
Sabil Stentor has a grasp of magical theory that I would never have expected from a human, even a Breton. No doubt most folk in Skyrim consider the dragons terrifying. I find them wondrous.
Ah, you would. Can we not jump down from here? Oh, come on. Really? I swear I have to go back through the house to get out of here. Tisk tisk. Man, I think, guys, I was going to say, I am interested in doing maybe another Let's Play, or maybe even two more through this game in the future, if you guys like the videos. This time I'm obviously playing through sort of as a... We're gonna fast travel, by the way, because I'm not finding anything around here. And I know we had the right to buy a house in Whiterun, I think. Let's go talk to people.
Got some good pieces out here if you...
Okay.
I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go... The
That's
city's
good.
ruled by the Jarl up in Dragonsreach. But you're probably more interested in your Vasker, Mead Hall of the Companions.
Okay.
Their deeds of war and valor are legendary.
Jorvas.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need it.
Alright, let's look on the local map and see what's around here. Okay. Interesting. Oh, we can zoom out. I didn't know we could do that. Look, we can zoom out. How nice is that? So let's see. Well, I guess we just need to walk around and talk to people and see if we can't buy a house. I really want to buy a house so that we can store things so that we won't keep getting over encumbered with cabbage and crap. Anyways, what I was trying to say though is this time obviously I'm playing through as sort of a warrior type character, but I'd be more than willing to play through again as a mage, and then maybe even again a third time if you guys wanted as a thief, to really get the full spectrum of gameplay options. If you guys were interested in that. So, you know, it's up to you. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to.
Excuse me, but I'm trying to read. Nothing like a good adventure or romance. The who? I'm sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
Back to my book.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you. No, friend. That I'm not. But I get along with your kind well enough.
Right.
No, I'm a Red Guard. My family hails from the Imperial Province. But I left home when I was just a lad. Been wandering ever since.
Okay.
My Sapphire doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room.
Ah.
I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby. But I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it.
I can get
I
it.
don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you. If
Okay.
you find that sword, please bring it to me.
So I did get a quest added. Anything up here? Some kid. I don't think the kid's gonna be able to sell me a house. What's here? I swear there's like the one thing that's nice about this game, but also really kind of frustrating, is there's just so much. There's so much to it, and it's very open-ended, which is nice, but it makes it difficult for someone like me who's not terribly organized and who tends to forget things a lot. I really forget things a lot, and I'm only half paying attention half the time. I'm really quite bad about that. But all of those...
Need something?
Yeah, a house. I'd like to buy a house. Maybe I'll go up to Dragonsreach and talk to people up here.
You couldn't possibly be the Dragonborn of legend.
Greymane or Battleborn?
What's the difference?
Got stones in your ears? I asked what side you're on. Greymane or Battleborn? New in town, huh? Whiterun's
Okay.
got two clans, both old and both respected. Difference is, the Greymanes turned their backs on the Empire, and we Battleborn stayed loyal.
Okay.
So I'll ask again, Greymane or Battleborn? Then I say, well met, friend. I could tell you were a sharp one the moment I laid eyes on you.
Yeah. What was the argument all
More
about?
bad blood between the houses. Fralia is convinced our family is somehow at fault for the loss of their son. There's no reasoning with these people anymore.
Right.
Long live the Empire.
Yep, long live the Empire. You know, whatever. I'll fight for the Empire, I guess. You know, actually, that's one thing that'd be nice for doing another playthrough, too, also, is to pick between the sides and see how things play out as playing as different sides. So, I didn't find anywhere to buy a house in there, so maybe well, we're in the castle now. Let's go talk to the Jarl. Where's the Jarl?
You are a welcome guest, but you must still respect the rules of the Jarl's household.
Okay. Now, where is the Jarl himself?
Eyes on you.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward. The Jarl is, as you can imagine, very busy. Perhaps I can assist you. Splendid. There's a house available right now. Very well. Just let me know when you have the necessary funds. Okay, we need 5,000 gold. How much do we have? We have less than 1,000. Okay, we have a lot of stuff we can sell, though. Is it to Dragonsreach? Alright, guys, we're gonna... Oh, wait, we can open the chest? Huh.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots.
Really? So we can take whatever we want. We can literally take whatever we want from here.
The task of steward is more.
And it's not stealing?
The Jarl often asks for my
That's cool.
counsel.
Surprised that didn't hurt me at all. So none of that is stealing, but this is probably stealing. These big old rolls of paper. Alright, what's this guy want?
Come to Dragon. It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late. Me, I prefer my books and my spells.
If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know what I meant? Probably not. As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care who gives the orders. Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly.
What a jerk.
Good day. There's a tranquil... So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
I didn't want to press that button.
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Huh. These are some cool spells, actually. Interesting. The problem is, see, he only has 500 gold to buy stuff with. Wow, he has a ton. Wow. He has a ton of different tomes for sale. But we're going to see what we can't sell. Yeah, we don't really need this. I don't think. Okay. And,
you know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Yeah, I'm not a mage. Maybe next playthrough. Alright guys, so it looks like we're going to have to travel around to a few different stores to sell things and get some gold. A house is a lot more expensive than I realized, and if I had realized quite how expensive it was going to be, I probably wouldn't have spent as much money as I did on training up my magic abilities, but then again, I kind of needed to do that because my magic abilities were so kind of weak, you know? Let's fast travel, though, back to Solitude and see what we can sell up there. Also largely because traveling to Solitude might put us back into the day. So it is, yep, it is 8 a.m. And this is... No, I don't want to sell things at the Weakening Skeever.
Suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious, but a well-made arrow strikes.
Alright. Bits and Pieces is another good place to sell things. So...
Give a holler if you have any questions.
Let's
said you got here. Some might
see what we have for sale.
Me? I call them treasures.
Fortunately... Oh, that's pretty valuable. It's 45 damage. That's pretty cool. I don't want to get rid of any of these things, though. Apparel. I don't use a shield. I don't use shock. I'm never gonna wear those. Never gonna wear those. Never gonna use that. I might actually equip the... Now these do, these ones have a couple extra defense, but these ones do archery stuff, so I'm going to sell those. And I think I'm going to try on... Hold up a second. I'm going to try on the different helmets and see which one looks cooler. It's, you know, it's kind of cool, but it's actually honestly a little much.
You've got a certain... Welcome. Look around. Some might call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Yeah, I'm gonna sell the horned one. And, okay. Well, she still has more gold to give me, so I can sell some... I don't really need to appear spectral. That I'm going to keep because it might come in handy someday. I already have the ability to resist that, and that's a one-time use thing. I'm not big. I don't... Well, I'll hold on to that just in case we need... I don't know why we'd ever need that. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to hold on to the frostbite venom though, because those are pretty, Huh. I need to use those sometime, but I'm not going to sell them right now. I'm going to sell this wine, this bread, the cabbage. I'm going to sell all of this crap. Well, I didn't realize these were as valuable as they are. Any of this stuff terribly valuable? I don't want to sell all of it, but getting... you know, I haven't done any alchemy yet, but I'm going to hold on to the ingredients. We know we have, we do have some spell tomes, I think. The oak flesh ones. We have 2 of those, and we already know that spell. So I'm going to sell those 2. And I have multiples of several books, so I'm going to sell all my multiples. Okay. Okay. Let's go back here. Does she have any more gold?
I call them treasures.
Okay. Okay, 4 of them. And her gold's pretty much gone.
Make sure to recommend us to your associates.
No, I need to make sure to, well, I need to zoom in. Come on, zoom in.
What do you
back to normal. And I'm going to put my helmet back on. Oh, that's kind of a cool one, actually. Huh. Okay. So let's head on out of Solitude. And we've made quite a bit of... Oh, actually, you know what we can do? I think we have cleared up some inventory, and it auto-saved anyways, so if this doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Were supposed to look
I thought the guy who... Maybe not. There's a guy who will give you your appropriate armor and stuff for the Imperial forces, and that armor is, of course, you can sell that armor, but maybe it's not in here. He was in here the other day. I bet he moved out somewhere. Let's see where he went to. He's probably walking around the town, I guess. Yeah, because earlier when he was in there, there was a target on here. Actually, I'm going to pause the recording real quick, though, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys? Later.